Welcome.
Hey, it's Big Legend, homie.
You tired of the narrative always being changed? I'm here to correct the narrative. Get that real honest talk. Real talk. No yes men over here. I know you tired of your news telling you the wrong narrative, pushing the wrong agenda. Well, Twinsinc, we want to try to aim to fix those narratives. Give everybody a better understanding. Let's go. Welcome. This is Twinsinc Talk. I'm your host, Twinsinc. So first I want to say thank you. If it's morning time, afternoon, lunch, dinner, whatever time you listen to this show today, I want to say thank you for your time. You could be doing anything else, but just taking the time to spend with me, so I appreciate it. So the topic for today is going to be High NFL Part 2. So if you listen to my last podcast I had, High NFL Part 1, it was my thoughts on Colin Kaepernick workout that was scheduled for last Saturday in Atlanta, Georgia. So this is a follow-up. And me personally, I don't like jumping in and saying stuff right away without knowing all the facts or getting a little more detailed. So I sat back and watched and see how the whole thing played out. So we'll take it back. So Saturday, the Colin Kaepernick practice, the workout. So originally it was supposed to be scheduled at the Atlanta Falcons workouts location. I don't know if it's their field or practice field, but it's on one of their fields where it's scheduled to work at, right? And it was at a certain time. Long story short, the workout wasn't held there. It was held somewhere else in, I want to say, Flowery, Georgia, which is actually a little closer from the airport. But the reason why the location was changed is because Colin Kaepernick and the NFL could not come to an agreement as far as the workout. They sent him some waivers to sign, and his camp did not agree or feel that he should sign those particular waivers. Now, these waivers weren't just regular waivers that any athlete who's going to trial for NFL has to sign. The waivers were pretty much telling Colin Kaepernick by him practicing, he's giving up his rights as far as going forward in the future with the NFL as far as getting a job. So by him signing this agreement, he can no longer sue the NFL for conclusion from blackballing him out the NFL. And that wasn't the whole purpose of the workout. And then if we take it back another layer, the workout that was put together and set up wasn't called by Colin Kaepernick or his camp. I'm going to say that again. The workout that was presented for everybody in the whole world wasn't called by Colin Kaepernick. So that's number one. The workout was called by the NFL. Not owners, but the NFL itself. They're the ones, Roger Goodell and whoever, they're the ones who called the NFL. None of the 32 teams, no one requested this workout. So let's be clear, people. No one out of the 32 teams that's currently playing right now requested this workout. So keep that in mind as you go through the whole process and listen to stories and read stories and listen to other people tell the story. This wasn't a workout that he requested. The NFL requested this. So you're thinking, why did the NFL request this? Well, let's go back to the waiver. It is now week 10 or week 11, whatever it is. Colin Kaepernick has not been able to get an opportunity to try out for any team this year. Now, they just paid him, I want to say last season, for X amount of dollars for the last 3 seasons, right? So, week 10, 11, they scheduled a workout. They wanted him to get in to do a workout. Teams were willing to come. Now, mind you, let's take it back another layer. Most workouts that's performed by any player is always on a Tuesday. You have to understand, there were Sunday games coming up that Sunday. It was short notice. I want to say Tuesday and Wednesday. And also, the same time Colin Kaepernick and his camp knew that he was going to do a workout, the whole world knew. So he found out the same time that we found out. So it wasn't like there was conversations in the background being done between him and NFL for this workout. This was something that was scheduled. This was something he found out last minute, and he said, okay, I'll do it. Because, 1, he wants to play. That's why he said, yeah, I'll do it. And number 2, he'd been working out 5 days a week for the last 3 years. So he's ready. He stay ready. So if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. Remember that, people. So, okay. So let's bring it to speed now. So now, Saturday here, they couldn't agree to the waivers because he was pretty much signing his life away, because that's exactly what it was. You sign this paper here, you forego all your rights as far as anything going forward. Because, once again, week 11 went by, no opportunities. So what's going to happen in this season? He can file another conclusion towards the NFL conclusion. So that means that they are blackballing out the NFL. And guess what? They're going to have to pay him a certain amount of millions of dollars, because he would have got paid this amount of money if he was playing. So they prevent him from making money. So at the end of the day, if I know that I can do a certain job or something and no one's giving an opportunity, but I see other people get an opportunity and there's no reason that I can't get an opportunity, why not keep trying? And guess what? I'm going to sue. I'm going to win, which is going to win again, and get the money. Because even though the NFL makes millions of dollars, they still don't want to give money away. Let's be honest. I don't care how rich you are. Doesn't matter what it may be. At the end of the day, you don't want to give away your money that you earned or you worked hard or that you put together this business to give anyway, just to nobody for nothing. So, think about it. NFL players who get fined, they don't want to be fined $10,000, $20,000, $50,000 because of an incident that may have happened on the field. No, that's a big chunk out of their paycheck that's going nowhere. It goes somewhere, but really nowhere. So we had the workout. The workout was phenomenal. He can throw. He has an elite arm. Everything was phenomenal. Now, the one thing, or the only thing, let's be clear, the only thing they could find wrong with the workout or what he did was he wore a shirt that had words on it referring to Kunta Kinte. Now, I know who Kunta Kinte is, but let's be honest. Most of this younger generation really don't know who Kunta Kinte is. So the fact that they harp on a shirt that he wore that says Kunta Kinte and made something out of it, which is really not, they're just trying to find a reason to nitpick and find why they shouldn't give him an opportunity to play. Players wear their own shirts all the time. They get fines, or better yet, they may blur it out. Now, mind you, if the waiver wasn't so crazy how it was, or if the waiver wasn't trying to get him to sell his soul, they would have recorded his workout, right? The NFL would have. They'd have had the rights of that, and they recorded. Guess what they could have did? Blur it out. Just like they do anything else that anybody may wear. So this is not a big deal. But that is the only thing they could find wrong about Saturday, is that he wore a Kunta Kinte shirt, 1, and 2, changed the location. But if you understand why he changed the location, then the first part doesn't matter why he changed the location. Because if you want to sign your rights away for something that you have the right to, are you going to do it? Are you going to sell your soul? No. He said, no, I'm not doing that. Because, let me give you more detail. So the NFL wanted him to sign a waiver. right? They was going to record it, and then they was going to record a video, narrate it, chop it up, and then send to all 32 teams. Now, let's be honest. You cannot trust the NFL. Why? They have not given me an opportunity for 3 years to play NFL, and all of a sudden they're giving me an opportunity to work out, but then they want to control the whole narrative. They want to find, oh, he did this step wrong, or he threw this pass, and the workout was phenomenal. He was great. No, I have not seen one person or heard anybody say that the workout was horrible or he didn't look elite, which he did. Right? So, of course, after Sunday, the whole backlash, people was like upset at him, talking about he really wanted to play. And one of the biggest people in the black community, and I don't know if he's still even in the black community anymore, but Mr. Stephen A. Smith, right? On Saturday, on the same day of the workout, after the workout, right? He decided, not ESPN, not his own show that's on ESPN. He decided on his own to pick up his cell phone, right? On Instagram or whatever, Facebook, whatever it was. And he recorded a video talking about Colin Kaepernick doesn't want to play, just want to be a martyr, blah, 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 blah. That's something that he did on his own. On his own. No one took. He didn't go to work on Sunday, or they didn't call him and say, hey, Stephen A., we need you to address this right away. No, he didn't. This is something that he did on his own. So now he's getting a lot of backlash rightfully because you're a black man and you're going against another black man's on things that he should be able to do. You're changing the narrative. The problem is that because he has a big platform like ESPN, and a lot of people are yes men. If you want to know what yes men is, go and watch my previous shows. I had that whole episode on yes men. But because everybody listen to what he say and become yes men, they believe whatever he's saying. So if Stephen A. say, oh, he looks bad, guess what? Everyone's going to say, oh, he looks bad. And some people don't do a lot of critical thinking, do their own research. Like he tried to say everything bad for him. But mind you, his last season, he played, I want to say 2016, he played 12 games. I might be off a few numbers. He had like 14 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. Now, mind you, no, they didn't win a lot of games. But you look at his passer rating, it wasn't bad. If you look at Blaine Garrett, if you look at Blake Bortles' records, Ryan Tannehill records, season, they got more interceptions than touchdowns. And they don't even have the same resume that Colin Kaepernick had. Not even close. But they all trying to find something to say, oh, well, he lost his 12 games when he last season he played. Yes, they lost. It's a team sport. Everybody know this. If a team plays bad, guess what? It all falls on the quarterback. We know that. This is not brand new. This is pretty much common sense. If the quarterback plays great, the quarterback's doing a good job. Quarterback plays bad, it's still on the quarterback. That's the role you take when you're the quarterback. But Stephen A. went out of his way to make it sound like he's a bad guy. And mind you, this is all before all the details come out by Tuesday and Wednesday. But, of course, by Monday, he had a show, Max. Everybody was giving their opinion and stating exactly facts. And it's just the same that as far as the black community, we'll never have unity because anytime we get opportunity, we always put another black person down just so we can entertain the other person or other crowd of people to change, to go with their narrative. But at the end of the day, Colin Kaepernick should be in the NFL. And if he want to wear a Kunta Kinte shirt, whatever, he can do that. That's his God-given right. But we have NFL players, executive owners that's been, you can look it up. They have sexual abuse, domestic abuse, drinking and driving, killing people because they're drunk and driving. And those people are still have job opportunities. Only thing that we're asking for, and anyone's asking for, is just the fairness, just this opportunity to play. And Colin Kaepernick made it very clear he just wants to play. Because at this point now, he did what he's supposed to do by doing a peacefully protest, right? And now just bringing awareness to injustice of black and brown people. And guess what? Black and brown people is still being killed right now, even as we speak. It's still happening. But the awareness is out there. The conversation has started on many different levels. So kudos to the man. But we just want to put the NFL on notice that we know who you are. And we know it may not change. But at the end of the day, Colin Kaepernick deserves a shot to play. And honestly, if they really wanted this Colin Kaepernick situation to be done with, what they should have did, when I said a long time ago, beginning the season, a team bring him in for preseason. Let him play. If he plays good, plays bad, whatever case may be, you give him an opportunity. Then you cut him. That's it. No one is obligated at that time to pick you up. But the fact that you got the opportunity, no one can say, well, the NFL is blackballing you. No, they gave you an opportunity, but no one has given him an opportunity from preseason all the way up to week 10, 10, 11. So at this point now, he's probably going to win another case at the end of the year, and he can probably keep going for the next, let's see, Tom Brady's what, almost 40, 38, whatever? I don't know. He's up there in age. But based on the way that Brady's still playing, Colin Kaepernick could get this every year. And imagine if he's getting, let's say he gets like $7 million a year. $7 million a year to do nothing. Now, mind you, he's still working out. He's still getting ready. But he's not actually playing, but he should be playing, right? But he has the opportunity to win a case every year because he's not getting the opportunity to play. And that is the whole reason why the NFL, let's be clear, people, the NFL called the workout. Short notice on a Saturday. Normally it's on Tuesday. They wanted to control the whole narrative. So, people, all the details out there, just do your little research. Do critical thinking. Think for yourself. Get your emotions out of it. The man just wanted to play. That's all I got to say for y'all. Well, that's a wrap today for the show. Please like, share, comment, share your thoughts. Email us at info@twinsinc.net. You can also subscribe to us on these multiple platforms: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Spreaker, Castbox, Podcast Addict, and of course YouTube if you want to see us through the live recording. So once again, thank you